Tip Tuesday again. This is Cindy from Nashville. We're going through the list from the Florida Mermaid Chip Shopper. She is on Instagram at fl.mermaid.shipt.shopper if you want to follow her. I stole these tips from her. We're doing a little series, 10 things that take zero talent but will get you 100% respect. Guys, you want to be successful in this job? I hope that these tips help you. So we are on week 3 of this series. Got 2 more to go after this. So today we're going to talk about 2 things that were on this list. I lost them. Hold on. Trying to decide which 2 go together. The best. How have you liked the others? Have you seen the others? If you haven't, hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest and you can go back and see the other videos. Let's do work ethic and efforts. Make this one short today. This is pretty basic. Work ethic. Look it up in the dictionary. What is your work ethic? If you do not care about your job, if you do not respect your employer, and I know we're contractors, so you can look at that lots of different ways. If you don't have a good work ethic, you're going to run into trouble. If you're trying to, I'm not even going to go through the things that you could possibly do because it's going to give people ideas. If you do things that you're not supposed to do that are breaking the rules, that are against the rules, you're going to get caught eventually, either by another shopper or by a store manager or by Shipt or by a customer. There are ways that they can see what you're doing. They can see how long it takes you to shop. They can see what items are going in your cart. They can see your receipts. Of course, we have to upload the receipts so in case they get audited, they can see what's been purchased in case there's a question from the customer, but it also helps them match what you're purchasing to what is actually going to the customer. So lots of different things, and I don't want to preach too hard on work ethic because I hope you have it. If you don't have it or don't know what it is, look it up, find it, have it. Second, today is effort. See, I told you I wasn't going to spend too much time on that. Effort, 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 effort. If you're going in there just grabbing stuff and throwing it in the cart, how do you think it's going to work out for you? I'm just going to sit and let you think on that one for a minute. The effort you put in is what you're going to get back from this job. If you go that extra mile, try to make sure you fill that whole order. Do everything that you need to do. I'm not digging how close this is to my face. I feel like I am getting in your face, and I don't want you to feel like that. If you're not putting in the efforts, you're not going to get the rewards from the job. There are, of course, monetary rewards in the form of tips and payments from Shipt, but there is also the joy of helping out your customers. Some of them desperately need this service. Some of them use it because they're busy. Some of them use it out of convenience. Some of them, it just makes their day a little bit easier. But there is something, as a regular customer myself, there is something so I don't know really what quite the word is, but basically when I get shoppers that I know and trust to do my order correctly and to give it their best effort, I pretty much just sit back and let them shop. I listen for those text messages so that I can respond, but I'm not pacing around wondering what they're going to bring me or what kind of stuff's going to be smashed or if they're going to ring my doorbell and upset my dog, etc., etc., etc. So pay attention to your list, check your expiration dates, don't bring damaged boxes, keep your cold items cold, keep your meats separated from your produce, keep your meats basically separated from everything. Shop your orders in trays. I could go on, like this could be a whole 27 episodes of Tip Tuesday, but I hope you're kind of getting the idea. If you're just throwing stuff around and putting it wherever and shopping however you feel like it, and you're not going to get much out of this. I really don't know how else to say it. A customer told me a story, and I hope whoever did this isn't watching, but maybe you are, but customer had a lot of notes on the order due to allergies and to keep things separated, especially meats were an issue for her family, and shopper came to the door, and customer didn't really bring it up because she's not had this issue before, but the shopper said, yeah, I saw your notes, but I really didn't have time to deal with that or pay attention to those. So when you get done saying, what? Wow, really? Yeah. So guess what? That shopper will not be shopping for that customer again, and she really couldn't use anything in that order. She had to completely reorder, and because she had no idea what was contaminated and what was not, and it was a really big deal for her family. Take your time and put the effort forth that your customer needs. Some days that's exhausting. Some days that means 3 flights of stairs with 6 cases of water or Gatorade or whatever other heavy drinks that they get. Guys, that's just the job, and it's hard. Find the apartment. Look before you start bugging your customer for directions. Try to figure out the if you're in apartments. Try to figure out the building numbering system. Most of them are kind of in some kind of sequential order. Some of them are a little crazy. These are for the outside with different building units, but the inside ones, try to figure out either from other shoppers or whatever information you can get, where the main door is. Do they need to buzz you? And sometimes that means texting your customer and asking. If it's a big high-rise building, you might ask, do I need to park in the garage? Is it all right to park on the street? Is there a bellman? Can you ring me up, etc., etc., etc. All of these things that you're doing ahead of time, and to let the customer know that you're paying attention, they make a difference. I prefer paper bags. If I have a customer that has a cat, I might ask them, would they prefer plastic bags? Some of them do, some of them don't. They use it for kitty litter, but then I have some customers who like paper bags for kitty litter. So if I don't know they have a cat, I pretty much default to paper because that's my preference. But if I know they have a cat, I will ask them either when I deliver that first order or next time I shop for them. I say, would you prefer that I get plastic bags? So just put a little extra effort in and let them know that you're paying attention and that you care about their order, and just make sure that you're working ethically and not cheating your customers, not cheating yourself, not cheating Shipt, and not cheating other shoppers. And there's not a lot of ways you can do that without getting caught. It's a pretty straightforward job. You go in, you shop, you deliver, and just put forth your best effort. And guys, I assure you that it will pay off in the long run. A lot of people make this their full-time job. A lot of people make this their long-term part-time job, which is what I've done. And I see a lot of the same customers week after week after week, and I love it. And it's so much fun. So make it fun and have a good time with it, and don't ruin it, okay? So there's your Tip Tuesday. We got 3 more in this series, and I will, or two more in this little 10 item series. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.